Welcome Formula V race fans from around the world for the 2014 New South Wales Formula V Australian Institute of Motorsport Championship, race 3 of round 5 in a soaking Wakefield Park Raceway.
A very slippery one. Everyone was slipping and sliding, and here's Jeff Bennett getting a great start from James Horn there. Thomas getting a good one there for the first time this year on Timmy Brook, followed by Morgo with a cracking start.
Right, Jeff Bennett got second place in this morning's race, and the conditions look to be even worse than they were this morning.
They are. Look at the rain pelting down here. You wouldn't see anything midfield and back.
Right, you wouldn't think Australia was a sunburnt country. We're certainly not this week.
Well, you look at the grass around the outside there, it almost looks like a flood-blown country. He's on board with Thomas Morgo. Look at the start from Morgo.
Mate, not only can't you see anything forward, you can't see anything back in these conditions.
Okay, so the track is going to be very, very slippery here. And
now this is off Dylan Thomas. Now Dylan's, what position's he in? Who can tell?
I reckon he's probably... Oh, there's someone off there. That looks like Bennett. Bennett from second.
From second place. He was second off the line and he spun off, yes.
Oh, there's a spinner on the inside there. Who's that? Morgo.
Morgo spins.
Oh, the cracking weekend he's had, and he's now spun it.
And that's the first lap.
So I think the top two of the top 5 guys have already spun it.
And James Horn, who won the race this morning, Dylan Thomas has got past James. So Dylan's gone
leading
from 4th place to first place.
So very solid start there from Thomas. Okay, so he's actually got a bit of margin here. A couple of car lengths coming into the final corner here now from James Horn. They'll go the go-kart line. Look how wide they are there.
They certainly are going wide. That is so wide, it's unbelievable.
Now, the reason they do that is they want to stay away from the oil that's on the inside line. And look at that, Jacob Andrews. Simon Pace goes for the inside.
Well, Simon's got nothing to lose there. If he can keep it on the track, he might get a spot.
Simon Thompson, Perry.
Bruce Perry, Simon Duffy, Matthew Pearce there. He's making up spaces through the 1600
Lee Porter, cars. Jeff Bathingway. There's Al Harrison, Stevie Cannon.
And Michael Kinsella, no doubt he's had another spin to be in that position.
No, Kinsella started from the back. He's on the Hoosier tyres for this race. Look at the spray. You can't see anything.
All right, the Hoosier tyres, just worth mentioning there that we're now allowed to run both Dunlops and Hoosiers for this year and next year.
Yeah, so Kinsella's just basically doing a trial for the... Oh, Simon Pacey so nearly cleaning up the back of Jacob Andrews.
And he got all crossed up, but he kept it straight.
Okay,
look at these terrible conditions.
You can see the rain lights on the back of those cars there. Oh, who's that?
That's Bruce Perry spins. Come in, spinner Perry, no doubt.
Come in, spinner, chicken dinner. There goes through Jeff Bathingway. He's returned round to racing, and he's probably picked the worst one to come to.
No, I'm glad that you guys are racing and not me in these conditions.
Okay, and there goes, I think that's Bernie Cannon there.
There's William Pym that we saw there. Gary Hook looked like Gary Hook was way back.
Okay, so Timmy Brook's dropping back. Timmy Brook's normally pretty good in the wet here, so Timmy Brook, and then there's Simon Pace getting passed on. So he did get around Jacob Andrews. Jacob Andrews doing a great job. So is Simon Thompson.
Yeah, they're all in the top 10. And so, hey, hang on, that was Matthew Pearce.
Matthew Pearce, he's about 6th, 7th.
He's the lead 1200 car.
Simon Duffy's doing a good job up there as well.
Lee Porter goes through in the yellow chaser, turning lefts. Daniel Stein can't make any ground in these terrible conditions. Jeff Bassett.
Kinsella's coming forward on those Hoosiers.
He is actually making up places.
Considering he started right at the back of the field by choice.
They're not too bad in the
Look how wide Thomas is there, staying away from the inside line where the oil is and the circuit being
smooth surface of the racing line in the dry, no doubt.
Timmy Brook pretty wide there as well. Simon Pace again takes the inside line here.
All right, this is not just wet. This is way more.
But you can actually see how much water's on the track. When the cars go over, look at them through this turn here. You can see the water spray coming up right all the way around.
And the wheel tracks of the cars they seem to get covered up really quick by the rain.
Okay, here's Alan Harrison up the inside of Jeff Bathingway. Kinsella's just all over him. He's looking to go over and under Jeff Bathingway.
Still racing,
and he's done so.
That's Michael Kinsella in the Hoosier tyres pulling away from the Dunlop shod.
Okay, look at the spray behind Thomas, behind Horn. There's twitch there. See the twitch there from Horny?
I did. That's in a straight line as well.
As you turn it in for the kink.
Now look, this morning in the race you could actually see.
Look at Pacey. Pacey.
And he stays on the track as he got.
Jacob Andrews, look at him.
Another twitch, and he doesn't keep. What a slide!
Jeez, you can see they're all slipping and sliding through the kink there. There's actually a stream that goes through there.
Hang on, that Matthew Pearce, he's gone through and made up another couple of spots. Michael Kinsella, he's actually gaining on the cars ahead of him as well. In the Hoosier.
There's two off.
I spoke too soon, I think. It might have been Michael Kinsella had gone off. We'll find out in a moment.
Okay, so here's Thomas doing a great job out in the front here in these very tricky conditions from James Horn.
Awesome job he's doing.
These two have both been very quick in the wet this morning as well. They pulled away from the other group as well, but both made slight mistakes. Well, look at that tail out there from Timmy Brook, who's also a good wet weather driver.
Well, Dylan and James only made one mistake each this morning, but everyone else made more mistakes.
Okay, Simon Thompson doing a cracking job here. Matty Pearce is up to 5th. 1200, 5th.
He is. And yeah, that was Michael Kinsella who was behind Matthew Pearce. Kinsella's not there.
There's Steiny coming through in 6th place there. He was further back.
Oh, and Dylan Thomas in the lead gets a twitch.
It just shows you how slippery this is. Everybody's coming through this kinky. There's obviously a little stream coming through. Watch the splash here.
It's just aquaplaning.
Thomas is off.
Oh, and Thomas did go off.
Look at this.
He did get a twitch and he did go off.
And it's going to be slow on the grass there. Watch this. Here goes Horny coming past here now.
Okay.
Oh, Horny's already gone past.
So
but luckily there's a big margin. There goes Timmy Brook.
That was Tim Brook. Now, Dylan Thomas, he gets going.
Is this... Oh, Matty Pearce.
Matthew Pearce in the 1200 with Daniel Stein in the 1600.
All I can say for Thomas is lucky he had a massive margin.
All right, we'll just get our act together here. Lee
Porter. He's got Al Harrison up the inside of Kinsella. Kinsella
does keep it on the track and keeps it off Alan Harrison.
There's two of them off. There's
cars going off everywhere.
Hang on, that's James Horn. James Horn's off.
The leader's
off. So the first was the leader Thomas off, then it's the leader Horny off, and now Timmy Brook's taken the lead. So Thomas is now behind Timmy Brook.
Right, Tim Brook certainly has the lead. Where did that come from? He's probably telling himself.
So 3rd place is now Simon Thompson. 4th place is a 1200 of Matthew Pearce.
There's Matthew Pearce from the back.
If they keep throwing it off, a 1200 could win this thing outright.
Matthew wasn't even in. He was about 9th or 10th place in the race this morning.
There's James Horn. So Horny's got back going, but he's back about 7th or something. Actually, hang on, look at that. There's a yellow flag there. Is there a safety car out?
Lee Porter goes past the yellow flag. We'll find out in a moment.
Okay, so there's Al Harrison, Kinsella, Bruce Perry. Was that more?
Hang on, side by side.
The green flag. There's a green flag. They're racing. Look at that.
Again.
Drifting by Timmy Brook. Thomas gets to go the inside.
Right.
Okay.
Thomas takes the lead through turn 2.
It takes a normal line here. Keeps it nice and tight.
In 2nd place.
There you go. Here's the over and under. Well, not the over and under. He's just gone under. But look at the water. See the water splashing. There's lots of little streams going through. That's what's catching all the drivers out.
Very risky conditions.
Simon Thompson in 3rd place doing a cracking job. He was in 3rd earlier in the day, but he threw it off.
Right, Matthew Pearce. We just saw go. He's not too far behind the leaders actually.
Here's Horny back in 6th.
James Horn with mud on his car. Not as much
he's wide. There's Bruce Perry. He's off. He's deep.
Morgo. They don't collide.
No, he's not getting out of there. This will bring out a safety car again.
The 2 Canberra buddies, mate. You know, they're not used to driving in the rain. I thought it rained a lot in Canberra.
It did. Look, there's a safety car. Here comes the safety car again. This will... pull out, and there's not many laps to go, so this thing may finish under safety car, you know.
William Pinn goes through just ahead of the safety car. There's waiting to pick up the leaders.
Okay, here's Thomas with Brooks. So, Thomas is off again,
but he's puts it back on.
Oh, he holds Tim. This is really important because the safety car's about to come out.
Will Tim take this position before the safety car?
No, I don't know if he's going to have time because Thomas has been able to get out of the kink all right there.
No, that's right. Dylan pulls away down the back straight.
Okay, so they're coming into the last corner
Tim's
here.
getting closer now as they come into the braking area.
Yeah, but you don't want to be on the inside. It's too slippery. They'll take both of them out. See how wide they are.
Tim moves right out wide, and that means that the last opportunity for Tim Brook to pass and take the lead has evaporated in front of his eyes.
And I think you can see the yellow flashing light at the back there, so there'll be a safety car aboard coming down straight. You watch on the wall on the right hand side, you watch a yellow flag.
That's now the safety car.
There it is, you can see the yellow flag. Safety car's picked him up. So safety car out, Thomas, Timmy Brook, Simon Thompson, cracking effort for third in the trophy race.
Great
know what? This could finish under yellow.
And if it does, that means that Matthew Pearce, the lead 1200 car, will be in 4th place. Never before have we seen a 1200 car in the top 10.
There's Jeff Bathyway doing a great job. Jeff Bennett fell back after an earlier spin.
After starting second, Jeffrey.
There's Stevie Cannon ahead of Bernie Cannon. And there's a checkered flag.
So there it is. The finishing order. Dylan Thomas finally gets a trophy after trying all through 2014.
So Dylan Thomas wins the first 2 races in every other round and loses on the trophy race, but doesn't take a win earlier this weekend, but takes a trophy race.
So Dylan Thomas ahead of Tim Brook, who's going to finish in second place with Simon Thompson and Matthew Pearce.
Woo! 1,200 in fourth.
What a show. There we can see.
Bad luck for James Horn in fifth. He was so strong and deserved a better result than fifth.
Right.
Steiny up to sixth. Lee Porter takes out seventh. And Al Harrison, what a performance.
He kept it on the track while a lot of others didn't, and he's rewarded with a top 10 finish. Brilliant driving.
That's awesome. And in the 1,200 battle, well, we've already said Matty Pearce because he was up there in fourth outright.
Not only he finished in the top 10 in the 1,600s, he finished first in the 1,200s with Stephen Cannon and Bernie Cannon behind him. Not by far.
That also wraps up the 1,200 championship for Matty Pearce. Congratulations, Matty.